My money and religion intrigue. I became very intrigued by this thing called money. I began fact-finding it intently with my father's help of taking me to endless coin dealers across the state. I realized where the bills were printed, where the coins were minted, what they were made of, and when. What presidents and whose signatures were exhumed on the bills and coins, and why. I built a collection of some very rare species and complete minted yearly sets. My intrigue continued to grow, and has expanded ever since, especially when a junior high friend showed me a picture of the Lamborghini Countach and told me the price, which was far more than our house. I also grew an intense hunger for reading. I consumed all 65 Hardy Boys mystery books, then turned to the 55 Nancy Drew mysteries as well. Reading through all of them in 2 years, I quickly gained the insight to solve many of the mysteries. That mixed with my intrigue of money and, well, a teen-aged investigator of money I became. Through much finagling, I was able to continue in the private Christian schools from that earlier mentioned age of 5 through most of high school. I had to work in snack and lunch lines for my share of tuition. The beauty of attending private school was the association of friends with wealthy parents. Over the next few years, I used most of my $30,000 for clothing, food, necessities, and to pay the mortgage banks that were ready to foreclose on my mom's/our house. Countless times. During this time, I had discovered a thing or two about banks and debt, as well as the lifestyle of my wealthy friends, where money was always abundant. After school, their parents would take us to many places like movies, bowling, pizza, etc. Not once was there ever an issue of affording our fun-filled afternoons. This was so entirely different than arriving at home to have few choices for dinner. Because of my teenage friends' lifestyles, combined with my previous abundance and home life reality, I insisted on having more. More freedom, excellent health, relationships, and financial ability to be, do, have, or go where I want, when I want, with who I want. After all, I saw firsthand other people enjoying that. Being in Christian school, I also discovered more and more truth about Christianity. Able to solve mysteries, it was easy for me to stump every pastor I came across, all the way up to pastors with enormous congregations, whom couldn't give me logical or provable answers to my questions. It became clear, their outside God whom allegedly gave me a logical inquisitive mind, and apparently diabetes, didn't have logical answers to my questions. That lead to researching and studying, to this very day, religions, spirituality, the universe, the conscious, subconscious and superconscious mind, emotion, energy, metaphysics, quantum physics, etc. While reading and studying hundreds of books and recordings on the subjects, I uncovered the real truth about the purpose of religion, why 44 books of the Bible were removed, why the remaining 44 were completely edited, as well as who owns the copyright on the world's best-selling Bibles. Most importantly, I identified how to actually manifest what we dream, and why it is our divine right to do so, all of which lead me progressively to enormous success beginning in my 20s. Many of these truths are shared in our member success education modules today. When a man is denied the right to live the life he believes in, he has no choice but to become an outlaw. Nelson Mandela.